Welcome to WWA Week on the Space!
Making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, Derek Avalanche.
We are kicking things off a #1 contenders match at the... Oh no, wait. What is Kenta doing here? Well, we should have figured Kenta is out here. I was just about to say that we were kicking things off with a #1 contenders match where the winner would get to face Kenta for the national championship at the showdown. And then there's this man, Kenta, coming out here and attacking one of the presumed challengers. Well, Derek Avalanche was set to go one-on-one against Mike Pure in a Derek Avalanche was set to go one-on-one against Michael Carter in a #1 contenders match, with the winner earning an opportunity at the national championship. Evidently, the national champion Kenta has something else to say about it. This is despicable. What we're watching here, this is ridiculous. And I think this tells you everything that you need to know regarding the national champion, regarding Kenta, the man that we are seeing on the attack right now. He felt threatened. Derek Avalanche has been poised for greatness in the World Wrestling Association before, but let's not forget that last year at the Showdown, exactly 1 year ago, Avalanche defeated Kenta in a one-on-one match. Kenta is scared, and this is why he's attacking Avalanche tonight. Come the hell on. Avalanche just trying to perhaps get the best out of Kenta here, as finally Derek tries to get some offensive going. Remember, Derek was supposed to be facing Michael Carter in a #1 contenders match. The winner would get an opportunity at the national championship. Kenta, of course, had other plans. At the very least, we can say that Avalanche is defending himself well here tonight. And now these two exchanging shots on the outside. Kenta with a block. Now face first into the apron. No, hold on. Oh my goodness. Well, we are back live. This is all part of WWA Week on the Space. Thank you so much for joining us for WWA Action tonight. We certainly started with a ruckus between Kenta and Derek Avalanche, but in the meantime, here are the tag team champions.
All the way to the ring.
Oh, what the
At
hell?
a combined weight of 425
Wait, is that what I think it is?
pounds, the tag team champions, Johnny.
Well, I can't make it up from here, but these two towers of men just appear onto the scene to attack the tag team champions. I am not entirely sure who they are, but they seem like the AOP. The AOP is here in the World Wrestling Association. This is unbelievable. We have not seen the AOP wrestle in quite some time. And now the AOP is out here attacking the WWA Tag Team Champions. Certainly there's a difference in size and weight. The ref's calling for the belt. This is not an official match between the AOP and our Tag Team Champions. Johnny McIntyre doing his best to try and defend himself. Oh my goodness, and a steel chair is brought up. The AOP wreaks havoc on Action. And we are back live on WWA Action. This is all part, once again, of WWA Week on the Space. We got ourselves another #1 contenders match coming right ahead.
scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Ashley.
A very interesting situation. We got ourselves a new member of the WWA Women's Division in Rebecca Scorpion, the woman who shocked the world by winning the WWA Women's National Championship on her first appearance here on WWA Action. Tonight, we'll be holding a number one contenders match to see who will face Scorpion for the Women's National Championship at the Showdown at Madison Square Garden. Of course, the Showdown, our final WWA event of the year. Everybody wants to go to the world's most famous arena to try and make history. Ashley is no stranger to that. And here we go. It is Ashley going one-on-one against former champion Emily Wells. There's the bell. Here we go. Number one contenders match is underway. Ashley may want to finish this one up quickly. Shoulders down. And a quick kick out by the former champion. Emily Wells was certainly caught off guard last month, WWA Action, when Rebecca Scorpion made her debut and successfully took the Women's National Championship from her. On the other side of the spectrum, of course, you have the veteran of the ring, Ashley, multiple-time Women's Champion here in the World Wrestling Association, as she it's a submission maneuver locked in right here, applying pressure, controlling the arms, putting pressure with the Neo one arm, pulling on the other one. And so Emily barely finds a way out of that one. Close line, down goes Ashley. I was saying that Ashley, a former women's champion, multiple times herself in the World Wrestling Association, but the Women's National Championship, the title that was introduced to the WWA earlier this year, back in February, believe it or not. So Ashley has never had the opportunity to win that championship before. Emily, of course, was the inaugural champion. This match may be going off the rails rather quickly, with Ashley climbing to the top rope for a superplex connecting. Beautiful superplex. And fans like it here tonight at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Look at this. Oh, an inventive maneuver there. Going for a side Russian leg sweep there, but the back and the neck of Emily Wells hit the barricade. Very inventive move there by Ashley. It's the reason why she's a multiple-time women's world champion. Shoulders down here. Ashley over Emily Wells. Could it be Emily? It's a shoulder up. Kick straight to the back, and Emily fighting back with a clothesline over the third rope goes Ashley. Significant moment in the match as Emily's not only needs to rebuild momentum, but she needs to recharge herself. She needs a second to recompose herself here. As Emily sends Ashley into the barricade, Ashley blocks Emily. Bad intentions here. Reversal, sending Ashley back into the ring. Everybody wants to punch their ticket to New York City, to the world's most famous arena. This will be our third annual Showdown at Madison Square Garden event. We are very excited to head to the Garden again. Now, hold on, check this out. Neck breaker. Impressive. Whoa, going for that signature kick. Ashley says, not on my watch. Suplex connect. Ashley now waiting for Wells to get back to her feet. For a kick, Ashley gets blocked. Wells turns it into a single leg Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab locked in on Ashley. And Ashley could tap it out here for Emily Wells to punch her ticket to New York City, but no. Now Ashley brings her down. Once again, pressure on the arm. Pulls the single leg Boston Crab. This time Ashley herself is the one applying the pressure, trying to get Emily Wells to tap out. So close to the ropes, yet so far away. Emily Wells is in a lot of trouble here, as she keeps taking more damage to her limbs. So the submission maneuver by Ashley, she could tap out for Ashley to punch her ticket to New York City. Kudos to Wells, who keeps finding ways out of those submission maneuvers. Ashley says, no thank you, neckbreaker connects. And we've seen this before from Ashley. The pressure on the back. The legs intertwined for the submission maneuver, locked in, and Emily taps out. Ashley is headed to the Garden.
Here is your winner, Ashley.
It is now official. Ashley will go one-on-one against Rebecca Scorpion in a first-time ever matchup for the Women's National Championship at the Garden. Well, we are back live to WWA Action on the Space, part of WWA Week.
Making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, Derek Avalanche.
A very interesting moment we're witnessing here on WWA Action. Earlier tonight, Derek Avalanche was viciously attacked by Kenta, the national champion. And upon further review in the back, he was cleared to wrestle again, and he insisted on having this match tonight. Derek wants the opportunity to qualify and earn his spot at the Garden for the national championship. Of course, this is all going to be great news for his opponent tonight, Michael Carter, because Michael is going to have a, so to speak, unfair advantage after Kenta attacked Derek Avalanche before the match was set to take place earlier tonight.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 240 pounds, Michael Carter.
You know, Michael Carter has been on the hunt for a championship for quite some time, and this match could present as a huge opportunity for the young man. And he's a former national champion, he's a former WWA World Champion, so of course he has the merits to request another title match. Of course, he has to earn it, and like I said, going into this match, he has this unfair advantage. He was not the one that was attacked by Hideo Itami before the match began. No, that was Derek Avalanche. So maybe to some extent, you may consider Kenta made this match easier for Michael Carter without realizing. I think Kenta believed that this match would be canceled and he wouldn't have to defend his title at the Garden if he attacked Derek Avalanche. That's not the case. We're clearly going to have that match, and we're on their way here. Avalanche is trying to do his best to remain in this one. Cross line. Derek Avalanche is doing well here, trying to remain competitive in this match. Slides down. Huracan Rana, down goes Carter. And I think, you know, Derek is young. He's a young man who can absolutely take a lot of punishment. And when you're Kenta and you pull off what Kenta pulled off earlier by attacking Derek Avalanche, I think you just make Derek angry, or you just make Derek want these more, because now Derek has a reason to want to get back at Kenta for what we saw earlier tonight. Avalanche is sending Carter into the corner, forearm to the face. Carter in trouble. Avalanche heads to the top rope. Perhaps some bad intentions here. Avalanche off the top, lands down beautifully, may I add. Shoulders down here, hooks the leg, is it enough to advance the showdown, and the kick got it too. Carter fighting back, and this is one of those times where Avalanche, who has had a stellar year here in the World Wrestling Association, finds himself at a disadvantage. You can see a cover here, hooks the leg, and a kick out. At a disadvantage when it comes to experience. Of course, Carter has way more experience, and Avalanche is carrying whatever injury may stem from that attack from Kenta. Code Red doesn't follow it up with a cover. Look at this, the submission maneuver locked in. Camel clutch in the driver's seat. Carter looking to fight back here, little shots. Over the dirt rope. Really outside. Now on top. Oh my goodness! There's a lot of people are going to tell you that Derek Avalanche is the future of the World Wrestling Association, and that's one of the reasons why. Some little soul on the outside. Sending Carter back into the ring. Carter in trouble. Avalanche. Springboard. Oh no, he gets swatted out of the air by Carter, and this could be the opening Carter needs. Shoulders down here, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put him away, and a kick out. Now Carter hooks him in. Bad intentions. Oh, he can't get it. He can't get it to go to cross line. Carter is down. And this is an opening. As Avalanche hits to the top rope. Hits the Avalanche down. Off the Avalanche, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put him away. Yes, sir, Derek's headed to the Garden. An incredible match. Derek Avalanche will meet Kenta at the Garden. And certainly some mutual respect between these two. After a wonderful matchup as action rolls on. And we're back live on WWA Action, part of WWA Week on the Space.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, the Women's World Champion, Sue Dallas.
The Women's World Champion, Sue Dallas, certainly faces a hell of a challenge come the showdown, when she goes one-on-one against a very young and very hungry Amber Lee. And let me tell you, what we've seen from Amber Lee ever since winning the Gold Rush tournament has been less than desirable. Nonetheless, Sue Dallas is trying to look past that match and concentrate on tonight. She takes on all foe.
And her opponent, from Orlando, Florida, Michelle Martinez.
Well, Michelle Martinez certainly would love to be considered in the Women's World Championship picture. This match could help her with that, as Martinez is set to go one-on-one against the champion, and a victory right before the showdown at Madison Square Garden could put her in contention somewhere down the line. Who knows? Maybe we would need to turn that match into a triple threat. Nonetheless, this is the match that we have here tonight. Dallas and Martinez. There's the bell. Here we go. Martinez starting off strong and aggressive, tossing the champion across the ring. Martinez sending the champion bouncing off the corner, carrying her atop her shoulders. The champ looks to fight back. Neckbreaker she does. Kick to back. Leg drop. Beautiful, may I add. Going to the corner. Great DDT there, connecting. And just like that, the champion is in the driver's seat. Sue Dallas has had an incredible 2020. Earlier this year, she won the Women's Opportunity of a Lifetime match, giving her a shot. Giving her a shot at the Women's Championship at Never Back Down, and she used that successfully. And she continues the onslaught here. Hold on a second. You got some music playing here, and that is Amber Lee's music. Amber Lee is making her way out here, or is she though? I don't think she is. I think she just provided the distraction to give the advantage to Michelle. Well, it seems like Amber Lee is using old tricks to try and get in the head of the champion. The champion doesn't want to allow that. Amber Lee with the distraction as the champion hits the belly to belly. Could that be enough? Pulls the inside leg. And a quick kick out by Martinez. Certainly that distraction sent the champ reeling off her game. It threw her off her rhythm. Street smarts. Martinez now looking to capitalize here with the STO. Now Martinez going right after the leg of the legs of Dallas. With the figure 4 locked in. Martinez in the driver's seat, trying to make the champion tap out, trying to take advantage of how the champion is rattled off the distraction by Amber Lee. And the champ trying to break the figure 4, and she does successfully. Neckbreaker. Now fine pressure to the head. Look how powerful the legs of Michelle Martinez are, that she's able to just carry Sue Dallas her entire weight just using her thighs. Look at that, she keeps right back up, but the champion doesn't allow her to take any advantage of that. Martinez is rattled now. She heads to the outside. And if you're Amber Lee, you gotta be thinking of you gotta think of a better way to interact with the champion. It was such a cheap shot trying to distract the champion with your music earlier. We can clearly see the champion can clearly bounce back off that. She hits the elbow drop square across the back of Martinez. Now it's the champ, the one that tosses Martinez. You got aggressiveness? She's got aggressiveness. Now another belly-to-belly suplex. Champ looking to put this away, tossing Martinez across the ring. Into a cover, hooks the inside leg. Is it enough to get the victory? Yes, sirree, Sue Dallas.
Here is your winner, Sue Dallas.
Distraction be damned, Sue Dallas is not gonna let herself be taken advantage of. She walks out victorious tonight. Much to the adulation of the fans here in San Antonio. Oh, what the hell? Where the hell did Amber Lee come from? Well, she didn't come out earlier, but she's here now. Amber Lee attacking the women's champion while running knee. And we would like to send a special thank you to BTS for Dynamite. The official theme song for the showdown is available on the band's new album V, which you can stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And after what we saw earlier tonight, certainly there are sparks flying between Amber Lee and Sue Dallas. One of them will get to walk out of the world's most famous arena with the Women's World Championship around her waist. Will it be the veteran or will it be the youngster? We'll find out live at the showdown. And earlier tonight we found out another huge first time ever matchup. It will be Ashley going one-on-one against Rebecca Scorpion for the Women's National Championship. And also at the showdown, this was confirmed after what we saw earlier tonight. Management has granted this match the green light. The AOP make their WWA debut against McIntyre and Turner for the tag team titles at the showdown at Madison Square Garden. For the WWA National Championship, we'll have Derek Avalanche going one-on-one against Kenta. After what Kenta pulled earlier tonight, Derek Avalanche will want revenge. Will he get it? We'll find out at the Garden. And the big main event, the hometown boy Sean Coleman against one of the longest reigning WWA champions in history, Austin Parker. The world title up for grabs at the showdown. And speaking of the World Championship, here comes the number one contender for our main event tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, Sean Coleman.
You know, Sean Coleman has been an inspiring young man, and I remember the debut of Sean Coleman in the World Wrestling Association almost 2.5 years ago. What an incredible ascent of top this man has had. And as a matter of fact, last year Sean Coleman got to walk into Madison Square Garden, just in his hometown of New York City, and win a championship and feel the warm embrace of the WWA crowd at the world's most famous arena. This year it feels so much bigger because it is. The World Championship will be on the line. Tonight, he cannot think about any of that because he's got an appointment with Jim Duncan. This is going to be a very interesting match because it's a rematch from Gold Rush. The multiple-time world champion Jim Duncan making his way out here to San Antonio.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jim Duncan.
It was at the Gold Rush last month when Jim Duncan, the veteran, walked into the finals of the Gold Rush tournament against the young man Sean Coleman. Coleman walked out victorious, earning the opportunity to face the world champion at Madison Square Garden. The question is, can lightning strike twice? As we said for this rematch here tonight, will Sean Coleman be able to defeat Jim Duncan? We are set for action in our main event here tonight. It will be Sean Coleman versus... Oh, brother. Well, we ought to expect something like this. The WWA champion Austin Parker is coming down here to take a closer look into this match. Of course, Parker is known for his mind games. He definitely wants to get in the head of Sean Coleman. Before the showdown. There's the bell. Here we go. Main event time here in WWA Action. It's Jim Duncan versus Sean Coleman. It's all part of WWA Week. Kick right across the back. And Jim Duncan, another jawbreaker. Blocked by Sean Coleman, hooks in. Side Russian leg sweep. Jawbreaker by Jim. Tries to go for clothesline. Sidestep. Now Coleman looks to capitalize here. He's got Duncan on the second rope. What a knee! Part of like bettering his offensive ahead of the championship match at Madison Square Garden. We've seen Coleman start using his knees a little bit more in his offensive, and they are hurtful. Coleman now headed to the top rope. Lands right across the chest of Jim Duncan. Beautifully done. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, and announced to Jim Duncan away, and a kick out of tail. Coleman doesn't want to let Jim Duncan add up at any second in these matches. These two start trading shots here. With a big crossline, there goes Duncan over the third rope. The match spills to the outside. And Coleman doesn't want to take his attention away from the WWA World Champion. These two will collide for the world title at the Showdown. Oh, sidestep, and Duncan sent right into the champ. Coleman is smarter than that. He's not going to let himself be distracted by whatever Austin Parker had planned here tonight. Coleman now hooks him in for the German suplex. The champion leaving in a fit of rage, and now the Olympic slam. Nothing you can do to stop this man. Hooks the inside leg. Coleman grabs another victory.
Here is your winner, Sean Coleman.
Ahead of the Showdown at the Garden, Sean Coleman gets to walk out victorious once again, and no matter what the champion may do to try and distract him, I don't think it's gonna succeed. This is a focused young man who's headed to New York City. Let's take a look at some of the bright moments in this matchup. There's the German suplex right after the distraction, and then the Olympic slam. And it leaves Jim Duncan trying to recuperate. Wait a second. Hey, that's Mike Pure. Well, Jim Duncan he's out in the middle of the ring after the match, and now Mike Pure looking to capitalize up the top. What in the world are we seeing here? Mike Pure headed to the top rope. The shooting star press. The ref calls for the bell. Get him out of here. What is going on? We're going to take a look at this one more time. The shooting star press by Mike. Back down here at ringside. I don't think Mike is done. Oh, dear goodness. Well, he's going over to the Timekeeper's area down at ringside, and Pure now with a steel chair. And of course, this is the next part of the plan, the shots with the steel chair. Pure off the top rope. Another shooting star press. That's how we'll end it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from San Antonio.